Hi folks, this is Big Gun. We're on the south spawn of Fisherman's Bay today with RAINGUTS in his T10, which is a Tier 9 Russian Heavy. He's going to show you how to play this tank patiently on this map. The T10 has 440 average damage per shot, 258 pen. It's only got 5 degrees gun depression and 2600 average damage per minute. So he doesn't want to go up into the center on that ridge because of his gun depression. He'd have to expose his lower glacis, and he would pretty well get destroyed up in that area. So he's going to go over to the 9 line, city area. This tank has, for armor, it's got 120, 120, 60 hull armor and 250, 201, 90 turret armor. So he gets a shot into the Batchat 12T for 427 damage. He takes another peek to the center ridge and there's nobody visible, so he's going to keep moving. And he's going to get into these back buildings. He's not going right into the city. He's pretty well by himself at this point. There's an IS-7 and a KV-4 closer to cap, but they're not going into the city. The KV-4 just got destroyed. RAINGUTS team is already down 3 tanks and about 2,000 hit points, so they're having a tough time right now. Now they're down 3 tanks. The Type 4 Heavy just destroyed the T95E6, so now there's 3-1. And RAINGUTS is just sitting behind this building, being patient. He knows there's a 277, a 257 coming up through the city. He doesn't want to get caught in a crossfire or anything like that, so he's going to stay behind this building and see what kind of damage he can produce. He's not got any shots on the 257 or the T10 right now. An IS-3 shows up at the G9 area, and he gets a shot for 379 into the IS-3. The IS-3 takes a shot, and RAINGUTS blocks him for 390. So at this moment, RAINGUTS is sitting with 806 damage, 390 blocked. Being very patient here, waiting to see if he can get some shots into these heavies that are pushing their way through the city. It's now 4-2 in favor of the enemy. The RAINGUTS team is still down by 2 tanks. Now they're down by 1 tank. And he gets a side shot into that IS-3 for 330 hit points. The IS-3 kills the IS-7 in the back there, so RAINGUTS is pretty well by himself over in this area. There's a Wheezy 121 FT, Tier 8 TD that kills the IS-3. The Object 257s come out in the open. And RAINGUTS ammo racks him for 719 hit points. There's an Object 252U running down the center of the field. And RAINGUTS takes him out for 185 hit points. The Object 277 is run up in that G9 area where the IS-3 was earlier. And RAINGUTS spots him and he's waiting to see what he's going to do. RAINGUTS wants to move out of this area. But the 277 gets a shot into him for 530. And RAINGUTS gets a shot into him for 509. But RAINGUTS also got hit by a T95 for 750. and that T95 has not been spotted yet, so he's in this area someplace. RAINGUTS comes around the corner and kills the 277 with 380 hit points. And now he's going to show some more patience and sit behind this church because he doesn't know where the T95 is or if there's any more heavies coming through the city. So he's going to wait here and see what materializes. Right now he's sitting at 2929 damage, 591 spotted, and 1950 blocked with 3 kills. So he's doing okay so far. His team is now leading 9-6 and by about 4,000 hit points, roughly 3,500. So he's getting a little antsy here because he's not seeing much. He knows that T95 is in here someplace. And he just hasn't been spotted yet. So he's going to go have a peek. And he spots this low up on the other side of the building. So he's going to move down there and see if he can get involved with this low. He's going to do some side scraping. The low on the other side of the building is also side scraping. So it's kind of a standoff. RAINGUTS team is now leading 10-7, and they've got about a 4,000 hit point lead. So RAINGUTS is pulling back by this church to go unspotted and wait to see what this low is going to do and see if he can spot the T95. Doesn't see anything down that road, so he's going to take another look. And the low shows up to his left. So he gets a shot into the low for 450. The low gets a shot into him for 331. So he follows the low around. He gets shot in the back by T55A. But he's going to finish off this low. There, he's finished off the low. He's sitting at 15%, 277 hit points left because of this T55A. So he's going to go over and put some damage into this medium here. And he gets a shot into the T55A for 469. And the Wheezy TD finishes off the T55A. Okay, so he's going to work on this T95. He's got 4730 damage, 2270 blocked, 591 spotted, and he gets shot friendly fire by the 1030, and that was a mistake, and that happens in battle. So good battle, RAINGUTS, 4 kills, and thanks for watching.